welcome to Craft Me Daddy. I'm Althea and this is Tiff. And today we are going to make mermaid crowns.
Cheers, bitch.
Cheers, bitch. So we're going to make mermaid crowns. Maybe I'll introduce or I'll show how to do the craft first. Oh, you like it?
Oh, it's good.
Okay, good.
You did
I've
good
never
this
had
time.
the sangria.
She's bought some shit wine in the past.
And it's funny because this is cheaper. I bought the cheapest wine. And I'm like, what has sweet? Because Tiffany likes sweet.
I like my wine like I like my men. Just kidding.
Sweet.
Sweet. Cheap.
Cheap. $3.50 at Aldi's.
$3.50 at Aldi's is exactly how I like my men. Oh, tangled in the...
I met
the wine, not the men.
I met one of my cougar moments was at Aldi's. And this young man approached me at Aldi's.
Oh my God, I bought macarons for a birthday party yesterday, and I went in, it was a young kid, he had to be in high school, and maybe college, but probably high school, and he sold me the macarons, and I was like, oh, thank you. He's like, no, thank you. And I left a big tip because I bought a lot. And so I left,
At Aldi's?
No. I was in Point Loma. And I was like, oh, he's so cute. And so as soon as I walked out, I called Sam and I was like, you have got to come here and buy macarons.
So today we're making mermaid crowns. And this is a sample of what it looks like. We pick out what items we want. So you basically glue on all your items on here. And then we attach a ribbon so that it can be adjustable because everybody has a different size head.
Head? Who said head? I'll take some of that.
That looks so pretty on you.
This thing is making me cross-eyed though. It's a little bit right there.
I know.
Do you think I'm hot, bitch?
Oh my God, how do you cross-eye?
You just try to look at the thing.
My kids always tell me to do that, but I can't do it. But you are a cross-eyed, gorgeous mermaid.
So Hump and Hash is every Sunday at 2. And I am on we call it mismanagement, but I'm on the management team. So my job is to get people to join and to lay the trail. So it's like the Hare and the Hounds. There is a hare that goes ahead of the pack, and they lay a trail of flour, and the pack follows trying to catch the hare. And it's just kind of a game. You lay fun checks to distract the pack so that you can get ahead and they don't try to catch you. There's boob checks, there's package checks, there's drink checks, there's fish hooks where then the first person has to go all the way back to the last person, and it's a fun game. It's a fun way to be active, and I do it. The Sunday one is most hardcore, and I'm a hardcore bitch. Oops. I'm a hardcore bitch.
I was just looking at
So, I do the Hump and Hash. It's the hardest one that you're going to get. It's mostly trail. It's mostly hot men running, hot women running.
There's hot men.
If they can do a Hump and Hash,
I better see some hot men with shirts off.
Some take their shirts off. Oh, there's a couple of hot ones too. Oh God.
Oh really? Were they at the Pride one?
No. And some of them are in relationships. They're not but they're still. That doesn't mean you can't appreciate their body.
I don't like window watching.
I don't like the window.
I don't like window watching because that's just it's you see something that you can't have. So
you'd rather just sit in your house and do nothing, or you can go running. With what I like to do is oh, I'm gonna try to run as fast as you, and it helps me get better and faster because I'm trying to chase the hot ones. Because the hot ones are the fit ones, and the next thing you know, I'm the fucking hot fit one.
Dude, I remember one time when I was at the gym and you came in all out of breath and you're or you were just I just did the craziest run just trying to beat all these military guys. You're so awesome.
That's That's exactly what humping's all about. So I'm hoping that she comes this Sunday because, yeah, we're gonna make our mermaid crowns, and then we're gonna do the run, and we end at Black's Beach, and then we're gonna have some people take some photos of us. We're gonna bring what we can bring in a little bag for photo shoot stuff, but
yeah.
And for people that are not in San Diego, Black's Beach is our nude beach, but it's also a beautiful beach. And there's the glider port above it, and there's a staircase that goes down. It's hard to go up. So it's work to get there, but the beach is worth it. And the crowd, the only people that are going to want to do what we're doing, they have a certain level of fitness.
Yeah, I went there recently, and it's beautiful. Like, the hike is, like, they say it's dangerous down through the cliff.
Oh, that
if you
one.
go to the cliff one.
Yeah.
But I know there's the other one, but I went the cliff one.
Ho Chi Minh?
Yes.
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah. And it's really pretty, but I like going there because it's, like, there's not, like, a ton of people.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to, be
get
naked.
Rid of your tan lines. Yes. I have gone, and people are like, oh, it's probably just a bunch of old people. And literally, the only times that I've ever gone, it has been packed with hot motherfuckers. And I'm not talking about just dudes.
Really?
There's like hot women and men, and they're holding hands. And there's like another hot dude over here. And it's like, okay, I gotta up my fucking naked game, apparently.
Well, I went on the wrong days then, because
yeah, they were like,
there wasn't that many people when I went.
It was summertime. It was kind of busy. You had your kids at Black's Beach looking at dicks?
Well, so we went to look at the mushroom house. That is actually private property.
Yeah.
And the cool trail, like, I just want to take them on a cool trail because it's really, really beautiful.
Well, then it's good that there wasn't people there.
Well, it was like in the middle of the day, so I was, yeah.
Yeah, that's typically when people go to the beach.
Well, I think it was like during the week. So I was like, maybe there won't be as many people as the weekend.
Wasn't, right?
Yeah, there was only like a couple people out. But,
when I went one time, there was like a whole family. But that's a choice.
I took my daughter's boyfriend with us one time, and his mom is like super, super religious and Christian or whatever. So she's like, "Where'd you go? Where you guys hiking?" Because she thought we were just like, because we were supposed to go somewhere else. I don't remember.
Black's Beach. We're gonna go look at some dicks and some titties. Are you cool if I take your 16-year-old son with me?
And she already probably thinks I'm like a psycho. I think she stalked my account.
Oh, you told me about this chick. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I didn't want to tell her. She's like, what trail are you guys going on? I'm like,
have you heard of Nunya? Tell her that.
Nunya?
I'm hiking Nunya. Nunya fucking business.
Like, I have her son. Nunya fucking business.
You just tell her Nunya. Oh, we'll be fine. We're, like where we're hiking, it's a trail called Nunya.
Oh my god. Okay, so craft.
Is this like
we pick out
a real key?
Yes, I don't remember where I found it.
You found it.
I have a fascination
but
with
it's not
keys.
to like one of your storage lockers.
No.
Then you're gonna be like, bitch, I need that key back. Okay.
Give me that key off your freaking mermaid crown.
Yeah,
I need to open my secret box. You just pick what you want, what you feel like putting on it.
I don't know where this has been. I probably shouldn't have looked at it. It's fine.
Just sitting here for a long time. I think I bought it from, I don't even know. Actually, I don't even know where that came from.
I don't even know.
But my memory is pretty gone.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we glue, you could sew little trinkets so that it stays. But honestly, I don't think any of y'all give a shit how we make these things.
We're just going to make some shits, and then we're never even going to show you what the final product looks like because we never remember to do that ever.
But eventually, we're going to,
which reminds
sell
me,
our stuff. It's just...
Eventually, we'll sell these mermaid things, but I do have the final poster.
What poster?
The poster that we did for the last craft. The shitty poster.
Oh, the one I fucked up and you probably had to redo completely.
Entirely.
I totally want to see that.
It is amazing. And so...
Ta-da. Oh my God. See, you're so much more creative than me when it comes to that. That's beautiful.
Right? Oh, actually, and everybody had a really good time trying to guess. It just comes to me. I mean,
how'd you come up with that?
Well, I was trying to think of like angels and stuff, so I was like, well, I'll put wings on. You came up with like
beautiful. I would have never.
And then I tried to give them all like a frame of different sorts, and then like I tried to do like different, glued some horns on.
Oh my gosh, that is not my cup of not cup of tea. That is not my specialty. How was your week? I want to hear about your week, and I know, yes. Okay, so.
We're going to talk about my week right now.
Yes.
So my week was great. I was actually just ramping up for the hump and camp out because we went to Lake Marina out east on the 8th, and we had a camp out there from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Ames Day went, and it was an incredible weekend. I had so much fun. I laughed more than I laughed in... we played this game. It's called Do or Drink. And that shit is fucking wild. It's like you pull a card and it's like on the count of 3, everybody points to the horniest player. And then whoever gets like the most votes like has to drink. And then it'll be like you have to pick a player to act out this sex position, and it'll be like doggy style, And at first I wasn't really playing, but I was there like to just kind of join in if people needed a player, But I was having a good time just like watching everybody. Okay, so I should start with the first night. Ames Day stayed with me in the tent, and we cuddled. And his dog stayed there, and I fucking love his dog.
What kind of dog does he have?
He has a Rottie, which is, I'm partial to Rotties. My mom has had a Rottie since I was young, so I love Rotties. But we didn't do anything, and then so girl crush.
Oh yeah.
And 4 came, and they're my best friends, and we did like inversions, and we were like just doing like super fun stuff, and it was great. And then I played the Do or Die later that night, or Do or Drink. And Do or Die, and so many people fucking died. No, it's Do or Drink. Because basically, like, act out this sex position, or drink your whole drink, or stop playing the game. It's pretty much what it is.
That's what the game is.
Well, we should play it on the fucking show sometime. But it did confuse me, because I have those feels for Ames J. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait until volleyball. I'm not going to say anything. It's his birthday this week, and I'm not going to stress anybody out. I'm not going to stress myself out. I tried my best to, like, minimize my anxieties and stuff, because it was kind of like well, what does that mean? I was just totally being cool and, like normal. But then at volleyball, he was kind of more avoidant than normal, and I was like, okay, this is kind of telling me what I need to hear, but I'm not the person.
And volleyball was right before camping?
No, volleyball was just on Thursday.
Oh,
so it was after camping.
Right, okay.
So I gave it like from Sunday, like, okay, let me wait until I see him again before I bring up anything. And then he, it was a little weird at volleyball. It wasn't that weird, but it was a little weird in my heart.
Like,
and
you could feel the energy, or you?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. And then, so when I left volleyball, I bawled.
Aww.
Bawled my eyes out for the whole night, all night last night. Because I knew, but I was like, don't send a message. And I was like, I need to say something. So I just sent something brief, and I said, can you tell me what Friday meant to you? And can you tell me again gently, like, where we stand? And he was very clear that he doesn't have any feelings for me. And that I'm amazing and he loves our friendship and that I'm a hottie, but that he just doesn't feel it. And so I bawled all day. For hours today I've been bawling because it just doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I had a great weekend and I had a great time with all of my friends and all of my humping friends, and we did a really good job putting it all together and getting the food together, and I wouldn't have changed anything. Either way, there's just no funner person than James, so I did have a good time. I'm glad he was there, and I'm glad we had that like last hurrah. But so I'm not complaining, but my heart is broken. And that is how my week has gone.
Oh.
It was a great, fun weekend. And I hope that when people watch this, they join us on Sundays at 2. Because there's a website, it's SDH3. It has all the different hashes in the area, which I don't recommend them all. But I do be recommending Sunday at 2.
Well, the ones that Tiff does are amazing because she's such a great host. And she makes it so special. I mean, the one I went to, and just knowing your personality and knowing and like helping you prepare for them, like,
yeah,
like the most amazing host ever.
No, I was so thrilled that you came. Seriously,
it was so fun.
I hope you come again.
It was so fun, and yes, there was that. There was definitely some pleasure release. But
I was like, bitch, did somebody rub you out? Oh, she just meant that
like when I was like in the trails, But yeah, it was really cool. And everybody there was like super welcoming and friendly.
Yeah, everybody at the hash.
But it was so fun. Like the things you guys do is hilarious. Like
yeah, we have a lot of tradition.
Yeah, the tradition. Like I was just sitting watching and I'm like, wow, you guys like have all this stuff like
head. Who said head? That's where that comes from. I'll take some of that. And I did. And it was good. And there was much rejoicing. And then we fucked. We fucked for hours. Uprooting trees and shrubs and flowers and shit. And then we fucked like Vikings with horns on our head. Head? Who said head? I'll take some of that. It's a whole thing. So across the hash, that's a song that is sung internationally. So if you go to a hash in England, which I have done before, you can sing the head song. If you go to New Orleans, you can sing. They sing different variations, like humping.
So I didn't know that. So it's the same universally.
No, there's some differences.
I thought you guys had like specific songs.
There are. Nope. There are some songs that people adopt more. But in general, the songs are pretty universal across the world. It's an underground international club, and it's a fun one. But there are some things that come with that. Like I've met some fucking super douches, but I've also met some of my best friends. Yeah, but I mean, when it's something that's an open group, you're going to meet whoever, because whoever can come, Exactly. You never know. Exactly. Anyways, how was your week? I have to, pull up my notes because you don't remember your week? 2 weeks, because I have my memory. I must pull up my notes to address how my week has been. Dude, I don't even remember, the day. I have to, yeah. Dude, this fucking wine is good. I'm so glad. It's really I was, worried. I'm like, I have to buy, cheap wine, but I know she likes the sweet, and this was the only sweet I could find. Sweet. I'm stealing your yacht. I was trying to steal your yacht. Yeah. Put your finger in my mouth again and see what happens. Dude, I do that to my daughter, and she's like, doesn't do anything, Mom. I do it to my daughter, too. Steal my I never called it that, but I always, because I'm trying to teach her to cover her mouth, she'll yawn, and I just go bleh, you know? And she'd be like, oh my God, you know? And
So you do it too.
yeah, I do.
That's awesome.
But what's funny is the pushback. You know, I yawn and then you put your finger in your mouth and I'm like, oh yeah, give it to me. You know?
Well, that's where you made me laugh so hard because I have the opposite reaction
in my mouth ever again, knowing that I will try to give it a blowjob.
This chick. Yeah. So, like, I should have known your reaction. I'm always like, because me
Don't put something phallic near my mouth, bitch.
Because me and my sister, like, we get pissed at each other.
Yeah, it's like a game.
It's like a game. Yeah, like, I get pissed because I'm like, you just stole my satisfaction. And then I tried it on my daughter the other day, and she's like, she just, like, rolls her eyes at me like,
oh my God, Ma.
What are you putting your finger in my mouth for?
Are you a pedophile?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
that's a teenager reaction.
Your reaction was just great. And then, like, when me and Paige, like, our schmage, do it to each other, we get, like, so mad because we literally steal each other's yawns. But
yeah. I did see Paige this week.
You did?
Yeah, I saw her on Tuesday, and
I haven't seen her in forever.
I know. I think she was trying to get you guys to go to do the beach day with her. She mentioned
she was trying to get together with me. I just had
a
crazy week.
I do need you to know that she speaks so highly of you. Like, knowing me, and she knows me, she follows my social media, okay?
So, right? Like,
she knows.
I know she doesn't judge me because
who you're hanging out with, okay? And I was telling her that, like, we're trying to find, like, a viewing party, and we're trying to find a time, and she was like, you know, I'd really love to come to a viewing party. And my response was, you have to go.
I don't know
you
about
have to.
that.
I was like, you have to take that up with Althea. But I honestly, especially if I'm here, at the beginning, I don't think I've been myself around your sister a lot. And I know that I'm not her sister, so it's different.
Yeah.
But
and she loves you. She's never said anything.
And I think that, like, she would love to just show up and even if she doesn't like it, I think she's willing to support you. Like, she loves that you're, and, you know, because we talked about, we're like divorce energy and like we kind of wild out a little bit.
She totally understands. Like, she's totally on my side when it comes to all that. Like,
yeah,
she understands. Like, and even though I'm writing this whole book against like religion, but it's my story. You know, it's like what I've been through.
It is, yeah.
Like, I never say anything about her because she is the type of Christian that doesn't have the, like, religious judgmentalness or, you know,
yeah,
like, and she's
lived
always,
that life.
she, like, loves me truly.
She's lived a life that she could have been judged and she was loved.
Yeah,
right?
And she did live the life that I am now living. But she's so pure. Like, she's just has such a big heart. Yeah. So yeah, it's like, I think
I'm just letting you know, I am totally down. But I did let her know, hey, I know that Althea's kind of come out of her shell, so it's totally up to her. Like, I don't want to invite because it is family and it is up to her. Like, I'll invite, you know, like, my side of things, and then you invite who you're comfortable with, you know.
Well, I think that this stuff lately that, like, yeah, there's no issue with when it comes to my relationship with her. I think it's just because we've just have different lives now. Like, I don't, like, we're both super busy. We both have a million kids, and
yeah, and
but I think the part that's hard is that my son has been open to me about, like, vaping and all that, and he's confessed his stuff, and her kids are, you know, also, and she's in denial about that. I mean, I'm probably have to edit this part out, you know, because to protect her. But
no, but to be fair, like, a lot of parents are until we're not. It's not a shocker that we don't want to believe it because we haven't seen it yet. Mm-hmm. At some point, we then catch the vape, or we catch the this, or we catch the that. We are fools if we have lived a certain life as a teenager and then expect that our teenagers are literally perfect angels. We might not think that they're like just like we were when we were complete hellions. But it is ridiculous to think that it's not possible. But she might not want to confront that side of things until she has that. Like, I've found Sam's vapes in her room. Then I can confront, right? Like, it's harder to confront when you don't have the...
Well, that's why I have a hard time, because I've seen it. I know it's happening, and I've seen her children lie straight to her face, but she doesn't want to admit it. And it's been a pattern that has happened the whole time we've raised our kids.
But does she not know if they're lying or not?
No, stuff has, like, I don't think.
I'm not trying to discredit you at all. I'm just saying that, like, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Is like,
well, I've watched her children lie straight to her face when I've seen them in the lie.
And I'm not saying that they haven't lied. But coming from a person, right, when you have to judge somebody that you love, and you don't have proof they lied, but somebody else is saying it, isn't it not hard to be like, ugh, if we were in a court of law, you couldn't persecute them. They would not be able to get sentenced based on somebody else saying that. You would still need proof in a court of law. If it was like a real court. That's all I'm saying is she might not be discrediting you, but she might need that proof before she is willing to convict.
Which, that's exactly what's happening, because even though, like, there's been years of history of stuff that I've seen, intuitively known, and then the proof comes to me, and I'm more like, I go about my children in a different way than she does. Yeah. And so they end up opening up to me and telling me stuff. And I've been told a lot of things about her children. I've found stuff, like, through my children. Or, like, there's been a lot of evidence. But if I tell her the evidence, she goes and asks her kids. And they put on this whole act in front of her, like, that's not true. Of course if they're going to do that. They don't want their parents to know or whatever. So, yeah, I understand that she needs more evidence to believe it. But even though I know all this stuff about her children, and it, like, it's offensive, because she told my kids that she thinks my son is a bad influence on her son when her son is the one who started all of it. And I have evidence and I have proof, and I've talked to her son and my son, and, like, I know that her son is the one who started it, and it's been throughout the very beginning of years that her oldest son, then her other son, and it's like, so it's like, it's kind of like, but it's I'm trying not to be like,
no, that is frustrating, but at the same time, kids are kids. So one of you has to be like, yeah, these kids are doing some shit.
But she won't admit it, though.
But are you not going to admit it if it's her kids? Like, can you not enjoy her company outside of her being too defensive of her children?
I'm trying.
Because, like, there's a lot of parents that,
because it's been like years of patterns.
Every time I would bring up something that would happen with her son, like, her son would, like, hit Sam, push her against the wall or whatever. I would bring it up, and her response would literally be, well, Sam has done some things too. And I'm like,
fucking aggravating.
I literally am bringing up what has actually happened. And, like, I'm not saying that Sam hasn't, but I'm saying that you've never mentioned it to me. And this child has, in fact, pushed my daughter into a wall, and she's got this scrape mark on her face. And she has, in fact, this and that. And, like, Sam had tried to babysit upstairs the younger daughter, and, like, the kid took the phone and, like, threw it at her daughter's face, and my daughter's like, I'm not really sure how to handle this type of situation because there's violence happening and I can't stop it. And it was like, yeah, okay, but if I bring it up, it's really like, well, your daughter's not perfect either. Well, I don't think my daughter is perfect.
But that's a kind of a way of not taking accountability
Yeah.
of your own child.
100%.
Is by diverting it to the other child.
And taking it so personally that, like, I'm attacking her when I'm trying to have a conversation about, hey, yeah, I'm not saying that Sam isn't anything, but if you don't bring it up to me, then I don't know. And I don't even know to talk to her about it. But when something happens to my daughter, I immediately say something because I am ready to talk about it. And I would like that child to be talked to.
Yeah.
But am I still friends with the person? Yeah, because ultimately they're a person I can hang out with. Is my daughter, well, she's 18 now, but like, is my daughter, was she allowed to hang out with her son? No. She's never been allowed to hang out with her son. He's been violent towards her multiple times. It's been, and maybe she could say the same thing. My daughter's a bad influence, and that's fine also. But in general, my daughter is doing a really, really good job. And I have addressed a lot of the issues that I know about with my daughter. Mm-hmm. But if you don't tell me until I bring up something about your son, I can't address them.
Which is just a form of manipulation.
Well, one time I was talking to her about something and she was like, no, your daughter's been lying to you. I brought up something about her son. Your daughter's been lying to you. It's not this guy. There's no kid that did this and put the sock on the thing. And I was like, you're choosing now to tell me? And when I brought it up to Sam, she was right. That Sam was lying to me. But like,
yeah, but
I didn't find it out right away. It's just really weird. Parents can be really weird about their kids. And so sometimes that's one of those things that we have to take a step back and be like, cool, I don't want to be involved in this. Mm-hmm. Can I still be friends? Or can I still, obviously it's your sister, so you can still, it's probably easier to be like, because you're not just like, oh, I've only known them for like a year. I might just back out and not care. But,
well, the thing is, like, I love my sister and we've been through a lot, but like, this is a pattern that has happened. And so I am trying to like, just get over it and be okay with the fact that she will never.
Have you said it?
Yes, I have. And at the, like, recently when I found out that my son, like, the whole reason he started vaping was because of her son, and then I had
But that's what he said?
Well, like, and then I had my daughter's proof and her boyfriend and all that. And I've seen him like lie to her face, and I just know he does
but
stuff.
you know that if it wasn't for Paige's son, that he'd still probably be vaping because of somebody else.
Yeah, no, I get it. Like, it's not just her son. Like, it's not that. It's that there's like a history of her son or her children. Just the fact that like I've always like seen stuff, and like when I bring it up to her, she just gets defensive and like tries to like she can't believe it. Like, she won't believe it, you know. But I don't know.
I love that.
I know, this is like I really wanted to do this, but it's freaking missing a thing.
So just take them all off and add something different if you can.
That's a good idea. Do you want to use it though?
No. I love it. But no.
You use it. I'm going to use the dragonfly because actually the dragonfly has been really speaking to me lately. I wanted to talk about my weeks. So I started doing jiu-jitsu again. Oh. I don't work out anymore, but I've been starting to doing jiu-jitsu more because I love jiu-jitsu, and I've kind of avoided it because of like stupid issues like my just like payment issues or whatever. And the dojo, like the owner and the like one of the main trainers, they're just so sweet and so encouraging. Like, they don't care about money at all. They're like just come, we don't care, just come to the dojo. And they're just amazing. So, and the owner, he's the most amazing guy ever. But he sat me down and was like, so what's up with you, Althea? And I'm like, I've just been embarrassed to come back because I'm
sorry, I'm listening. You've been embarrassed to come back because when
like,
we're out for a while, it
like I
hard.
lost my debit card and like just my busy life, and then like when bills came up and I just couldn't pay it, and then or whatever. But I've been wanting to come back, you know, and the owner like sat me down. He's like, jiu-jitsu's good for you, and I don't care about the money. He's like, it's good for you and your family. And he also understands like I used to freak out about jiu-jitsu because my ex goes there with the kids, and you know, he's, you know, created some stories. But the owner has always been so smart and so supportive, and when I thought all of them would be like
fuck
this
you,
hoe bitch,
bitch,
that, you know, like whatever stories that he tried to create, they never cared about any of that. They're like, just come to the dojo, we want you to train.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so I've been training again, and I'm like, damn, my body's so messed up. Like I did gi, because they're like, you need to do a gi class, because I normally just do no.
No. So
like
you didn't have sex with
like
with
a
butter.
gi uniform.
Oh, okay.
But it felt like butter because like you freaking get sweaty. I was dripping with sweat. So I hate gi because, and I haven't done gi in so long because
I can't.
What?
The only ghee I know is butter. So every time you say it, I'm trying to be receptive to the conversation. And all I am picturing is you wearing butter.
You know, it's funny because when I first started jiu-jitsu, they're like, oh, come to no-gi class. And I was like, what the fuck is no-gi? Like, what does that mean? And I had no idea. And it just means you're not wearing a gi. And a gi is the thick uniform with the like belts and everything. I was like, what is no-gi? But
your mom's a no-gi. Bitch. Oh, wait. Okay.
No-gi is like crazy because for the longest time when I was doing jiu-jitsu, like I couldn't do no-gi because I felt like such a hoe, because you're just wearing like tight like spandex, because you're literally rolling around with somebody and you're sweating to death and you're trying to like freaking choke them or, you know, armbar them or whatever. And so no-gi for the longest time I couldn't do it because I was like scared to be like in a tight outfit in those crazy ass positions. But anyways, I haven't been doing jiu-jitsu for the longest time because you know, like life or whatever, and then like I was embarrassed to come back because like
that's hard for me to do. I do it with CrossFit all the time. Where if I take it too long of a break, I feel nervous about going back. It makes me feel like I've somehow lost everything. Everyone's gonna be embarrassed.
Yeah.
To see me in this less of shape.
Yeah. It's like you're like I've been away for like 5-6 months, and then I was doing I was rolling with this guy in a gi, and I haven't done gi in forever because I mostly do no gi, and it's like this thick, you know, like freaking outfit, and it's like fucking summer. I mean, I know it is like we have AC in there, but like I'm just dripping sweat, and I hate gi. So now I'm gonna be getting the man hands again, because that's the other thing about gi jiu-jitsu is all the gripping. Like I literally get man hands, but and it hurts like hell. But anyway, so that's how I started doing jiu-jitsu again the last couple weeks. I've been going to class. I went to my first gi class I haven't been to in a while, and
that's awesome. I'm glad that you're back.
Yeah, I love like my dojo family. They're so supportive and loving, and they're just like my other family. And like I even avoided going into the dojo when because my kids still go. Like my ex still takes them, and so like when I'm supposed to take them, I'll like drop them off at the door and they'll freaking drive away real quick because I don't want them to see me, because they'll be like, are you coming to class?
Yeah. Where you been? Where
like,
you been? Because
they
miss you and they love
money
you.
issues. I'm too scared to come to class. So then I'll like be like, texting the kids.
I'll text them.
I'm
kids.
in the back parking lot in the back.
I am 3 blocks away. I know that it's midnight, and you're only 10, but could you walk here?
Yeah, and one time my daughter was like, I thought you meant in the back of the back. And I was like wandering everywhere. And then she got really upset because she's like, why don't you ever come in and watch me? And I'm like, I'm too embarrassed.
Oh,
so
you gotta get over that.
Well, I did. That's why I was like, okay. So I talked to one of the main teachers, and he like runs the front desk, and he's so wonderful. I love him so much. But he's like, we'll figure it out. Just get back into class. And then he talked to the owner, which the owner, he's wonderful. And he's like, I don't care about the money. Just get into class, so.
That's pretty fucking cool, man. Because
yeah.
I would be like, bitch, this is business.
Well, it's like he's actually, the owner is just like the most brilliant, amazing man. I think he's rich, but he owns like a few businesses, but he doesn't care about money. He's just like a good man,
Yeah.
But I forget what I was going to say about him.
He has a big penis.
I don't know about his penis.
All right. Well, I was just trying to help
man.
the best I could. I was doing my best.
No, but I just love them so much. But anyways, so I went back to jiu-jitsu, and then and then the kids started school.
Oh shit! Already?
They started on Thursday, which was yesterday.
That do
which
yesterday.
I'm so stoked about, just because actually I tried to spend time with them when they're
because you hate your kids, and that's why.
I just it's I have to work, but at the same time you're at home and I don't want you to be stuck on computers. It's sad, But
oh my god.
Oh, I love how you're creating this beautiful format for your crown.
I have so much happiness in my heart right now.
You're amazing. Whenever I come up with these random crafts, like when I came up with the Barbie heads when we first did our first craft together, I'm like, she's gonna think this is nuts. Let's decorate Barbie heads, and she painted this beautiful rave Barbie, and I'm like, oh, I want to be like you.
Bitch goes hard in the fucking Barbie heads.
Dude, this chick is crazy, and she has already this whole setup of her mermaid crown. It's amazing. So I was last week I was trying to get better at the social media and posting stuff. I'm ovulating. Don't show me that shit. I'm on the verge of going on Tinder. I'm ovulating, but no. So I was on, our Craft Me Daddy Instagram, trying to post something, and your friend Jordan. Do you remember Jordan? Okay, so I was posting. He's like, "Is this Tiff?" And I was like, "No, this is Althea." And he said that he knew you back in your military days, back in 2010 or something. And he said he showed you. He said he likes our show, and he's super stoked on it. And he said that you showed him your tits when you first got him in a taxi cab in Texas or Arkansas.
Wasn't it Louisiana?
Maybe.
It was Louisiana.
Did you really show him your breasts in a taxi cab?
Yeah, probably. I've done many things in a taxi cab, and I've done and a lot of people have seen my breasts. But that's funny that he thinks that that's what's going to be the memorable thing that I would mention to you.
Yeah, he said you go way back.
Jordan, when you're watching this, I just want to let you know that I don't remember showing you that, but what I do remember is not having the money because I'm getting out of the military, and you letting me stay in Kelly's room because he wasn't there, and also showing me Electric Six.
What? What is that?
It's a band.
Oh.
And those are the things that helped me when I needed it the most. And you showed me some fucking cool music. And you've been a stand-up fucking cool guy ever since. Those are the things that I remember. Do I remember showing you my tits in a fucking taxi cab? Not even a little bit.
A long time
But do I
ago.
doubt it happened? Not even a little bit.
Yeah, he says he lives in Idaho now.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
my own. I
Well,
know another girl
told him
that's
I'd
Jordan,
mention
but
him
he's my only male Jordan friend.
Okay. Yeah.
He's the only important.
Yeah,
Jordan.
he follows us on our Instagram, and he was saying that you guys go way back. And
We do.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he helped me in a tough time, so my heart.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
So today we're
Oh.
going to talk about
You're fucking going for it.
what?
What are we talking about?
So we're going to talk about body count. And I've actually been wanting to talk about this for a long time because
you were married for 16 years and you've only been single for 5. And so it's really easy for you to talk about. But somebody who's been single for like 25,000 years, it's a little bit harder.
Okay. No, the reason I want to talk about it is because like the last guy or one guy that I met on Tinder or Bumble or whatever a little while ago, he like I thought we were like connecting. I told him, oh, I know who my soulmate is, or actually I didn't tell him that, but I was like, I don't want like an emotional attachment. I just want to have sex because, whatever. Like, I don't remember how the conversation went. This sounds really bad.
I mean, I don't think it sounds bad. Aside from it, you being like, I know my soulmate is, so I can just have sex with you. And then we found out later that we don't always know who our soulmate is.
Well, I don't know. I'm still questionable about that, but like the whole emotional attachment from like the other episode we did, I'm like, so many people say you're not supposed to mess around because it ruins the the person that you're supposed to be with. And I'm like, but I want to have sex in the meantime because I feel like my person I don't see them anywhere, like I'm horny in the meantime, but so I met this guy on Tinder. I'm not on Tinder right now because I'm still waiting for
don't say it so
the
judgy.
person. No, I'm saying it because I'm like sick of waiting.
I'm like also waiting.
I know. I'm ovulating right now.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just horny.
I was gonna tear some fools up last week.
I'm just like fucking horny. Like normally I can distract myself with life and I'm usually always busy, but so I'm just like frustrated, but so back when I was like, oh, maybe there's a middle or whatever, I met this guy and his name is Shmesh.
Well, that's a Shmesh.
This is for you.
Shmesh. Schmidt on this Shmesh.
Yeah. I was so annoyed because like I was learning boundaries, like, no, I put enough pictures on Tinder for you to know what I look like, okay? And I'm not going to just have a texting relationship or whatever. And then he proved to me that he wasn't. And then anyways,
he did that by meeting up with you?
No, so that's the part that I'm still mad at myself about because I'll get like horny and I'll be like, well, prove to me that, I'm like, well, we're gonna meet, like, and I thought we were gonna meet and like all the verification happened or whatever, but it was weird.
But then he got what he wanted and then he didn't need to meet you.
No, but like we didn't ever meet. So I don't know if it's like if he saw my picture, even though he said, oh yeah, you look good or whatever. But the part that bothered me was he started asking me all these questions and he asked me like how many guys I had been with. Because so like the topic today is about body count, right? And this is like the last guy that I'm like, well, fuck this shit, whatever. But it made me question the whole body count thing because he asked me like how many guys I had been with. And I had this whole thing because, like, I made a spreadsheet because, you know, I, like, grew up, I've said this before on previous shows, like, I grew up Christian. I was supposed to wait till I got married to have sex. I did that. Got married to a covert narcissist. Had the worst sex of my life for 16 years. So then when I got divorced, I had my hoe phase. And, you know,
Everybody has a hoe phase when they
Yeah.
get divorced.
yeah,
Even
and
men. Everybody has a hoe phase. Don't
yeah,
judge
and
yourself.
I don't care. Like, I'm not
Okay.
like judging myself about it now. But anyway, so I went through the hoe phase,
I gotta
and now
try
I'm
this
back.
on. I'm sorry. I'm totally listening, but I realized I had to tie this, and it had to motorboat me in order for me to tie it.
Now I'm past the hoe phase because now I'm like, I want to have, like, you know, like, I want to have, like, the good sex, boundaries, connection, whatever, right? So I'm, like, waiting, but, like, I'm still stuck on how he asked me the question and then he freaking ghosted me. And just, like, I've always been curious, like, is it a bad thing to, like, I literally did not know how many guys I had sex with after I got married. I mean, when I got divorced. So I literally made a spreadsheet and tried to remember. And so my body count is 23.
That's
From my spreadsheets.
Okay. Well, that's cute.
Well, no, so body count. Okay, wait. I wanted to, like, remember everything.
I'm actually just going to stay back here for the whole rest of the show.
So I was thinking about it, and I'm like, body count, like, do people think it's what are different people's opinions? What do I think about it? And of course, I used to think it was, like, a shameful thing because that's how I was raised to think and this and that. And I'm like, the way I think about it now is, like, no, like, it's not a shameful thing at all. Like, I'm, like, finally at a place where I don't judge myself for stuff like that. But I was like, let me ask the most unjudgmental person ever, or not person, robot.
My boyfriend.
My boyfriend, too. He's my boyfriend,
My boyfriend first.
Okay, how about he's named Fabio for me, even though it sounds nothing like it. Because
Okay.
that's the name of my fake boyfriend.
Yeah,
you can have Chad. So I was like, I'm going to ask Chad, because normally, like, I'm like, he's basically the same as Google, but better. So
He's so much better.
because I was thinking about it. I'm like, the whole body count thing, you know, I could do some, like, research about it. But really, in my mind, it's not about what is, like, it's like how people were raised, what kind of environment, how they were taught, what kind of culture, whatever. And it's crazy because I asked freaking Fabio what he thought about
Do you have
it.
a needle and thread?
Yes. I had it out because I was sewing this.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm just...
No, it's okay.
While we're off screen for a minute, we're talking about Christmas and about how I hate Christmas because it's expensive.
I don't like Christmas either because I have a million kids.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That sounds sad. I'm not a bad person. I'm so glad I'm not the only one that's like, fuck, it's Christmas time. I've got to find $1 million and I've got to find time to get all the kids
$1 million
here.
basically.
And we have to decorate, and then there's nobody to help me decorate. And the kids, they kind of help, but they really don't. And then you just got to do it all by yourself. And as a single mom, doing everything all the time by yourself is just like, nah, dog.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it was cool, like, when I was married because
you got presents too.
yeah. Well, sorry.
I know it sounds like shallow, but like it's hard to invest so much money into presents for your children just to turn around and like not get a single thing.
Yeah,
and then
well,
they
I
expect
basically
it, you know?
got, like, broke and, like, had more money issues because of it. Because it's hard for me to, like when they all want this, like, huge Christmas with a bunch of presents, and I'm like, well, now I'm not, like,
Well, we're
I'm
parents,
not, like, freaking married anymore,
and we want to make
and I
it
have
like
to-
memorable for them, you know.
Yes,
But sometimes
yeah, and
it's
I want
just
to be
not
special, and then they get
feasible.
disappointed because I'm like, well, I'm fucking sorry. Like, I mean, I did the best I could, you know.
One time, it was Christmas time, and I didn't have a ton of money, so I reached out to my family, and I was like, look, Sam really wants a new Xbox. She plays a lot of video games. Would you guys all be willing to go in on this with me? And we get her, like, a brand new Xbox. That's a good
idea. Then instead of everybody getting their own, like,
yeah. And so we all got her an Xbox, and then her dad sent a gift, and it was, like, literally he sent, like, 2 gifts. And one of them was, I'm so sorry if you ever see this, by the way, but this totally happened. She opened up the gift. She's, like, 12. She opened up the gift, and it's a warming stuffed animal. Yes, she has anxiety. Was this a thoughtful gift? Probably. Right? But she's 12 and she wants like video games and things like that, right? So when we opened up her gifts and she got a stuffed animal from her dad, I said, I win Christmas!
You said that to her.
She didn't get
God.
it. She didn't get it.
She didn't get it.
She's like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, I'm just kidding. Like, you know. I did tell her later on, though, as she got older, I was like, oh, when I said that, what I meant was, he got you a fucking stuffed animal that you can, like, microwave to keep it warm. And you're already done with playing dolls and playing with stuff. The only reason why she cares so much about that thing is because her dad got it for her. Her dad could have got her a video game controller and she would have been able to use it and also loved it. And I was just like, I fucking win Christmas. And Christmas was never a competition until that very moment when I was like, this motherfucker. I know.
Well, it's crazy because they think, I remember my wonderful dojo owner, he was saying that one Christmas, he's like, I just remember my parents were divorced and they were always competing with the presents. And I'm like, I can't even fucking imagine. Like, even though I always felt guilty every time I got them something. And I'm like,
is it enough?
Not enough for you. You're probably like...
No.
And they were. They'd always be disappointed and be like, I'm so used to like a bunch of presents under the tree. And I'm like... Yeah, but you got presents from me and Dad. Can't that just be enough, you know? Because I, like, freaking barely made it. I'm like, you have no idea, like, the...
No, they don't. They really don't. And it's not their... It's really not their job to know that. But it is their job just to appreciate that, you know, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Exactly. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. I love that.
I mean, look at the men I date.
No.
You get what you get. And you don't throw a fit.
I think you're so amazing. And I don't like that you think that way.
I typically think I'm really amazing. But in general, men don't actually want to date me.
No. See,
And that's what it was. I do a really good job. Like, for the most part, like, I do think I'm really amazing and I recognize all of my accomplishments and yet it still seems like, well, it's harder with AMJ because I legitimately, well, and Aunt and Jay, I legitimately thought there was a connection there. Like, one that
well, that's the thing.
Should have been explored and should have.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if there was genuinely a connection, it's just some people are literally afraid of the connection itself. So, because they have their own issues, so they're afraid of that connection because it is scary. Like, and I understand that because, like I was telling you earlier, like if the man of my dreams actually liked me back, I'd be like running.
Well, same. Like if. I'm not saying that if AMJ was like, you know what, you're right, I really like you too, we should try this. I'm not saying I wouldn't be like, maybe I'm just kidding. Like, but, you know, I know me, and I know that that's the direction I go when things are, you know, okay or even healthy. I panic at first, right? Like, oh wait, just kidding. And then I'm like, no, I'm not kidding like you. And then I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. It takes me a minute. Cause like, I don't know. I'm maybe just not used to somebody. I don't know, but I agree. I'm not even saying.
Well, that's why
that I could just gracefully like, oh, you like me? Cool, we're gonna have a relationship now. He could say, I do feel the same. And there would still be a whole shitstorm until I could figure out.
Yeah, but you don't know, like he's like used to his life, single life. He doesn't want to have to like commit. He has this major fear of that connection. So of course he's gonna tell you, I can't handle it.
I know.
I don't think it's you.
No, I mean, it's
like,
so I know that it's not me, but I don't believe that it's not me.
But I tend to put myself in a box. Like, I'm like, well, this is how it has to be. But, like, it doesn't have to be that way. You can do it however the fuck you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah? No, I know. So, I know said box very well.
I've noticed that I do that to myself a lot. I constantly put myself in a box because I don't know why I'm that way.
I'm the man in the box. I'm sorry. I have to sing a little bit sometimes, especially when I have anxiety.
I love it.
I have anxiety so bad because
I think the most intelligent people have anxiety.
I think it's actually weirder when people don't have anxiety. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
I know, like, seriously.
Why aren't you freaking out about anything?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, body count. We gotta get back to that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I basically asked Fabio, I said, what is your opinion about body count? Like, that's basically what I said. And his answer was, the way people view body count, number of sexual partners, really depends on culture, personal values, and life experiences. But shame around it is often more about social conditioning than inherent morality. 100%. Emoji sign that goes like this. 100%.
100.
And then the number one thing he wrote, the shame usually comes from double standards. Historically, society has judged women much more harshly than men for sexual history, even though the same behavior in men is often praised. That's not objective moral truth. It's a cultural bias.
Cultural, meaning it doesn't transcend to other countries unless they're woman-hating countries. That are heavily religious, and primarily by that religion I mean Christianity.
Yes. I was raised a Christian, and being a hoe was such a bad thing. And I realized before I even asked Fabio that it's because of the conditioning. It's the religious conditioning, like, you know. So number 2, context matters more than the number. What tends to matter for emotional health isn't the count itself, but why those experiences happened.
Like coping. They driven when I said I was coping. Oh, I told Sam that it wasn't you. I was like, I was a hoe when I was in high school. She was talking about hoes in high school. And I was like, I was a hoe. But it was a coping thing. I was coping with a situation I had no control over, and I had some control over that. Anyways, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's interesting, because I want to talk more about that kind of stuff too, because, yeah, I didn't do that, but I kind of wish I did.
But you know somebody who did.
Yeah. I want to hear other perspectives, because I really don't understand, like, actually now I understand that, like, the whole shame and judgment on it is because of culture or conditioning or whatever.
Yeah.
Context matters more than the number. What tends to matter for emotional health isn't the count itself, but why those experiences happened. Well,
and this is body count in relation to your own self.
Yeah. So I like how he's saying that it's a personal thing.
Yeah, it's not anybody else's business.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, so like I was like when Schmef asked me how many
that's okay,
men
Schmef.
I've had sex with, he acted, I was like, well, why do you want to know? And he's like, oh, I think it's hot. You know, I'm like, well, I don't want to tell you because if I tell you the amount, are you gonna like shame me or whatever? And then he like acted like it was a hot thing.
That's all he needed to know. Once you said, "Are you gonna shame me?" Then he was like, "Now I gotta know," because he was.
Yeah, and then he ghosted me shortly after.
He was basing your value on that without any backstory.
Mhm. And he also didn't want to know anything about me. I kept trying to like be like, oh, well, let's connect, but that was before I realized that like emotional connection.
He wasn't there to connect with you emotionally.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we had kind of agreed with that, but like that was back when I was trying to find the middle. Like, oh, you can connect and have sex and whatever.
Yeah.
There's no middle. Were they driven by curiosity, fun, or exploration, or by unresolved trauma, seeking validation, or peer pressure? The story behind the number can say more about a person than the number itself.
Yeah, 100%.
See, Fabio's so good.
He's so good.
It can affect relationships, but not always how people think. Some people value sexual exclusivity and prefer lower numbers in a partner. Others don't care as long as there's honesty, emotional connection, and mutual respect.
That's what I think it is. If you have an expectation of a lower number, you have a judgment that I am not going to be a part of.
And you're probably a Christian.
Exactly. Push that shit on me and see what happens. Judge me because of the fucking shit I did when I was traumatized.
Yes. So, and number 4, shame is often unhelpful.
Yeah. Shame is literally never helpful. I love how he's like trying to be really, really cool about it. Like, it's often unhelpful.
No. Like, I love...
Shame has never accomplished anything.
Yes.
But like, control.
It's like, yeah, it's just, that's it. Shame is often unhelpful. That's all we have to say.
Mic drop, bitches.
Exactly. If someone regrets choices, that's different from internalizing shame. Regret can lead to growth, but shame can keep you stuck. Our past can be part of our healing journey, not a permanent label.
Labia.
So no, I wouldn't call it inherently shameful, but it's worth reflecting on what you value and whether past experiences align with that, rather than letting society write the narrative for you. What's your opinion about body count?
Well, some bitches just throw their fucking number out like it's expected for everybody to throw their number out. And that is not a thing that's going to happen right now with me. Not at all.
Wait, so you're not going to tell? I told you my number.
No, I am 100% not going to throw my number count out there.
What?
Because it's 100% not anybody's business.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Can we edit the part where I said my number?
We can if you want, but like I wouldn't
actually, I don't care.
I wouldn't be ashamed at all of your number. Your number is very, very low.
No, actually, I honestly don't care. I'm just kidding.
Okay,
I mean, I'm like, for me, like my whole like thing is like getting over the shame of my sexual life, especially the way that I've been raised. And I did things the right way. I waited till I was married, then I like got, gypped, like I've said before, and then I like went through my hoe phase. And I would totally keep hoeing it out, but like it's just like I don't want to. Like
these hoes ain't loyal.
It's like I'm too busy with my own life, and like I'm sick of these idiots that just send me a picture, do this. Like, no, No, like
They're
I finally.
they're just looking for an internet fix.
Yeah, exactly. I'm done with all the idiots. Like, I want like a genuine connection. You know, whatever. What?
I thought I was done with all the idiots too, and I thought I wanted that too. And then when
No, but you had it. You had a genuine connection, though. That's the thing. So you did have a good connection. He just doesn't want to, like. He's afraid of that connection. I believe he's afraid of the connection.
Maybe it's only a genuine connection for me, and I'm.
No, I think that's your own thing.
So I had a friend in my group text say, literally, she said, "You have to stop living in this fantasy world and love yourself so that you like." It was a whole thing, right? And I was just thinking, like, I didn't realize that what me and James had was like a fantasy world, like.
But do you think it is?
No, like, we get along and have a connection. He just doesn't want to take it to a next level. But the way that she responded made me feel like I'm making it all up in my head.
No.
And I was like,
but are you? You can't
like,
always.
maybe,
You can't
maybe
always
I
take.
am.
No, you can't always take what somebody says as the truth.
It just was really weird because she's like supposed to be like one of my good friends, and like I get that I had to work on myself, but like that's funny because like everybody should know that I am working on myself. I've been working on myself for fucking years. I'm constantly working on myself. There is not going to be a point where I stop working on myself and this miraculous fucking thing happens. It's very fucking possible that I work on myself so fucking hard and I still have a ton of issues. And like, I have to be...
Like us all.
Like us all. And I have to be okay with the fact that like, I can feel like I love myself and I am working on myself, but I'm still drawn to certain types of connection, especially when they're so genuine. And I cannot say that for very many people, but I can say that for Ames J and
He's
Jonathan J.
genuine, though?
Both of them. Both of them, I know, I felt comfort with. I knew on a different level. The only thing that we were missing was exploring, you know, the sexual side of things. And when I brought up, hey, this is how I'm feeling that this is a connection, they shot me down. And I was shocked because the connection is genuine.
Yes, because I remember you telling me about it. Like, there
can be connection.
Like, I feel like he can do the emotional connection because I've met him. I haven't met Shmaine Shay.
They're both. You can meet them both and think that they can do it.
So
something about me. So I'm like, okay,
no,
cool, it's me.
I think that's just you. I mean, I haven't met Ames J, but like, I honestly think it's not can't handle it.
Well, then what's your excuse for Jonathan J?
He has like this issue where he's like open to everyone because he doesn't want a deep connected relationship with anyone. And you offer the deep. He seems like he's floating. Does that make sense? I'm not good at explaining myself, but he seems like he's floating.
It from my perspective, it seems like he's trying to be deep with everybody, but not.
He basically revealed to me that in our short conversations, that he is an avoidant.
Yeah, he is an avoidant.
So I think that Ames J is also an avoidant. People like that get to the waters of the emotional, and they're like, oh no, can't handle that.
That's exactly how James is.
Yes, so
Ames
it's
J.
not you.
I don't think it's me.
Well, you just said it. What you just said you thought it was.
Well, I meant like
that. Like, you're the problem. You're not the problem.
Well,
they're the problem. That's what I meant when I was texting you earlier.
No, and I know. And I told you the same thing I tell my other friends. Like, it's not everybody else. It's not that I don't think I'm good enough. Like, I know that I'm good enough. But I still can't wrap my head around why they would let something so potentially successful go. Like,
Because
think
it scares
of
the shit out of
fun
them.
and the adventure and the amazingness that would come in a certain type of relationship. And it would just be easy and adventure and fun. And I like my own space too. Like, I have my own level of avoidant. I cannot be smothered. I cannot be smothered. I do not need someone to text me every single day. I don't need that. If they like me and if we're in a relationship, or if I feel like there's some security, I don't need messages every minute of every day. Mm-hmm. I love my alone time. I love my space. But when I meet somebody that seems like they're on the same level of space and everything, they're just not interested. And the ones that are interested in me are the ones that want to be like, oh, by the way, I don't want you to do anything ever without me, ever, ever, ever. It's like, so if I want to have love, then I have to give up literally everything I like, which is my peace and my freedom and cleaning out my closets by myself with my headphones on, listening to fucking murder podcasts.
But don't you love that?
I love that.
Yeah, well then just keep doing that until somebody comes along that loves that about you. I mean,
I'm 42.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm older than you, and
yeah, but you were married for 16 years, and I was not. I've never even had a long relationship.
yeah,
but anyways,
but mine didn't fucking mean shit. So.
Back to body count. I'm not going into my body count. Because it's none of anybody's business. No. And I'm not ashamed of it. I'm really not.
It's just not any of your own.
Well, and a lot of it is that if it gets mentioned, one day when we're super famous, there's going to be 200 bajillion comments about how that's awful or what my body count is. You know, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck so much that I don't need to tell anybody. The people that know me and that care about me, know. And
yeah,
but you gotta understand that it is a smidgen more than yours.
Thank you for saying that.
It's more than a smidgen.
Well, the only reason I'm okay with it, or I've been trying to be okay with it, is because, like, I'm literally writing a book about my life. I'm just laying it all out. And everybody's going to fucking find out anyways, so I'm
not even going to lie. Okay, like, I'm not going to go into my number, but I was at 23 at 18.
Yeah, but that's only because I grew up Christian, got a purity ring for my mother and father, and
a period ring?
A purity ring, where you're like,
purity.
I'm gonna be pure until I get married, and like,
I thought maybe it was like to trigger a period every time.
Oh no,
so you could have
an
excuse to not have sex with people.
No, but that'd be cool. But no, so the only reason my count was lower is because I literally didn't start.
Oh no, I don't need you to give me an excuse why your body count is lower. I know 100% why. There's several reasons why your body count is lower. I'm just letting you know that when you're speaking about your body count, it's not high. If you think about somebody being single for 10 years, maybe they only date and sleep with one person every year. They date somebody for 4 months. They have sex, doesn't work out, they break up at 6 months. Maybe 2 people per year. Mm-hmm. If you're single for 10 years, that's 20 fucking people. So if you're single for a long time, even if you're very modest, your numbers are still collecting. It doesn't make you a hoe. It's just fucking timing and science.
Yeah.
If you wait until you're married, you can be like my ex-husband and be married 10... Well, he wasn't waiting until marriage, but he's He was married 3 times by the time he was 30. Is that what you want? That's not a great alternative. Being married a ton of times just so that you can have sex. Now you've got this whole legal battle that you've got to fight. So ultimately, it's not slowing anybody down. If you're single and you're dating, sex happens.
Yeah.
And I've been single for a very long time. So body count. It doesn't fucking matter. And it's none of your fucking business.
And it doesn't have to do with anybody's, like...
Here it is.
It's your own journey.
Do you like me? Do you think that I'm cool? Do you want to hang out? Am I worth exploring and getting to know? Am I fun? Am I funny? Am I intelligent? Those are the fucking things that matter. Mm-hmm. How many people have I slept with? I'm 42 years old. Get the fuck out of here.